Well, what's in the box? A wooden box. Something in here. Lumen oil. What the heck is this thing? Some kind of spray bottle? Sorry, just one second. Kind of spray? It's got some kind of spray bottle? Something written on it. Lumen. Can't read anything else. The label has faded. Let me see that. Got it from him. Wasn't very nice. This is lumen oil. You know, for forensics guys, used at the crime scenes. Yeah, that stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood. Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? That seems kind of weird to use it here. Try just in case. What's next? Alright, we'll come back to that. What do you think this is? Like tar? Kind of sticky. I think we just wipe it off. We have different bathroom experiences, sorry. Me after Taco Bell compared to you after Taco Bell. I'm not just pouring some water on is gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water. Some really hot water, like boiling hot, maybe that would wash it off. Like it. Water tank for the toilet. A lot of OC guys try and hide a piece of something like this. It's not something like this, usually for 187 or something. Unless they think it's clever, don't know what they're figure out. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I know peace, but what's an OC? Organized crime? Was that some kind of police thing? Huh? Oh, probably. Huh? What'd I say? Why does he look so sad now? It's not really important right now, guys. Just check it out, alright? Not wasting any time. Screwdriver. Screwdriver, we can unscrew things with this. Something we need to unscrew somewhere? I don't remember. I walked away for 5 minutes. Alright. Well, why do you have toilet paper and you don't? Alright. Open that crap up. Matches. Red key card, never mind. Do you remember if you saw card readers anywhere around here? Looking in the toilet? If there would be, that would be gross. Check those 3 toilets, you know? Nothing unusual there. Thermometer? You can get it off? No? Screwed on the wall.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what, Santa?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
the PO to G-Man? With the thermometer off, it says open at the bottom of the gauge. Wonder what that means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open. Piece of paper tied to the pipe with the wire. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. The flow of the water can be controlled with these handles. Can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. Get the hot water out of the thermometer. Then maybe, alright thermometer, let's get this party started. Looks like it's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. Now it's set at open, marked. Huh? It opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957 plus. It means you're supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it? Doesn't think it needs to figure that out. Problem is what to add. What was the number in the broom again? 634 plus 957 plus whatever's written in the toilet. Hey Seven, can you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Sure thing. Hot water. Flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Can you use it? Hot water. I'm gonna look at this. Is there a chain somewhere? I'm gonna fill up with this, sorry. But with the water tank. Would've done the same thing either way, right? But whatever. And I should be able to flush it, right? Probably a handle somewhere in the tank you can pull. I think so. Seriously, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we just did it? Okay. 1/8 equals 1/8. Something written in here. Stuff washed off. Writing with numbers, we'll see it. 185, what's this? You got me just look at the numbers? Okay. So both numbers need to get up to 185, but like both over it. There's no negative option, so well, it's like the power's on. I wonder what's the deal with those things that say lock on the top. Those two things that say lock first, you know? Red light's on, jumpy. I'm gonna find a blue key card still. Or check them. What, you don't trust me? Let's check them all. The word of the stall said to check them all. I didn't find anything apparently. Didn't trust Santa. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Yeah, but this it's in the wall. Never actually did anything. Drains that thing up. What the heck did you do? Mess with the valves a little bit? Nothing big. The drain? May I see the drain? Spooky card. Symbol of Mercury, isn't it? On an elevator right outside the big hospital room. I think the same symbol was on the card reader next to it. That's right. That means we're not supposed to use this card in this room. Do you really think so? You didn't think maybe we needed it for this room and for the elevator? Good job, Jumpy. Both the lights are now on. Need to put in the password. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. With the E and C keys, enter and clear, man. If you have the password, hit E. Screw up, hit C. Still know how I'm gonna get to 187. Is a thing. $185. All that dirt. No, I'm dumb. You just follow. It's 180. You just gotta add the numbers up, and then whatever the everything adds up to. So what is it? 185 plus 957. 185 plus 957. That'd be 42. $1776. This was throwing me off. Oh, we had to do 2 equations. Oh, we'll go to a different timeline, and that's the end of this timeline. Or this, flow.
There's a large iron
Oh,
door
whoops.
at the end.
We'll finish this until we get to the escape, I guess, but
Let's take a look.
move a few steps towards the door when Junpei heard the sound of metal.
Huh?
Turn around. Seven was doing something to
What
the
are you
door in the
doing,
shower room.
Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting.
Alright, let's go. With that, he stood up and began walking down the hallway. Brushed past Junpei and kept going. After a moment, the rest of them followed him. For long, they found themselves at a large iron door. Only been there for a moment when
Jumpy,
June spoke up.
look!
Turned. They were on the right side of the hallway. There was a
What's
piece of
up?
paper attached to the wall.
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's
Junpei ran over and peeled it off.
a map of the ship.
It
map?
says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then.
So
We'll
it's
have
the
time to
map
study
for
it
this
later.
floor
Let's
then.
keep going for now.
Junpei folded the map and stuffed it into his pocket. Back at the door, the four of them lined up in front of it. Sent a step forward, grabbed the hold of the door, and turned back to look back at the rest of them.
I'm gonna open it.
They nodded. They nodded back and threw the door open. Four of them left through. All four of them left through.
You're shitting me.
Took only a moment for them to realize where they were. Had been through there only for a short time ago. The large hospital room filled with countless beds. Lotus and Clover looked up as they entered. Ace was there as well, though he looked as though he had only just woken up.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you...
When they spotted Junpei, Lotus and Clover headed straight for him. She neared him, Lotus drew back her hand. Let them open palm across the face.
Do this to us!
Her face was furious. Grabbed Junpei by the collar and shook him violently. Clover didn't touch him, but the hate in her eyes only was noticed but when Seven, who stopped him,
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
his deep voice echoed across the massive room. Lotus let her 7 and let Junpei go after their one last vicious steak.
Go have a look.
Shake.
I stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. Stuck a broom at the door there too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
Lotus and Clover looked at one another for a moment, nodded, and stepped through the door. By then, Ace had made his way to them, moving with the stiff, shuffling steps of someone who had only just woken from a lengthy
My
slumber.
goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Ace shook his
Should
head
I go
weakly.
as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Seven nodded. Ace followed Lotus and Clover with his stiff, tired gait. His squeal of tortured metal made Junpei's teeth curl. I don't like the noise a ghost would make.
Snake was probably murdered.
Yeah, we've been through this. So let's switch back and do here.
1, 2.
Yes.
Sorry, no. Back here. Go through the 7 door? Whatever one's, no, not highlighted. That should be 7, right?
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
Santa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself,
If
but
the
finally
6 of
began to
us are gonna
explain.
Keep going without leaving. There are only 3.
Yeah, we've been through this already.
We have 3, 4, or there are no other combination.
This is not
In
skipping
other
as we haven't done it
3
yet
and
on this
4, and 7
path
and
through,
8.
so
Get it now?
Oh no, you're saying.
yes.
Hey, we gotta split. This is just we got
See each
all
other
that
again.
You mean
Yeah, we'll meet up.
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna.
why?
If, in other words, Zero, I'm damned. He's not gonna.
Okay. Go to the door. We'll stop skipping.
Yes.
Anyway, Clover and I figure any problem.
What up?
All right.
Whatever.
let's move.
Actually, this is what? Go back to the top? Yeah. Clover 7 and Junpei walked towards door 7. Santa, Lotus, and June headed for door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a
Guys
deep
ready?
breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Dude.
It's open.
Narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover leapt towards the door. Through the door.
Hurry!
When they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. Looked at his right, towards door 8. Yeah, it's June. We've been through this.
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
Jumpy. It was just snatched away. Someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled him bodily through the door. He heard the sound of a numbered door slam shut behind him. Bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
Only
Try to sneeze.
81 seconds left. No time to waste, guys. Let's get moving.
7 led the way down the hallway. Junpei and Clover followed them as fast as they could. After what seemed like far more than 81 seconds, they reached the end of the hall.
Door on the left. I can see the dead.
There was no time to rest or catch their breath. All three slammed their heads in quick succession over the scanner panel of the door of the dead. Blue. Punt, punt, punt. Punt, punt, punt. Punt, punt, punt. Trying to catch his breath, Seven leaned heavily against the wall.
Stopped. It's.
Funny guy. Smile seemed forced and a little crooked.
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but. Whew. You never really get used to it.
Stood up straight, no longer out of breath, and wiped some of the sweat from his head and neck. Clover smirked
I
at
would
him.
have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no...
You little. You wanna die?
I'd like to see you
Whoa.
try.
You fucking brat. Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for... It's not gonna do us any good.
Complete character shift? But okay. Junpei sighed. Sometimes he wondered if the door and the puzzles were really the greatest
Wait here
challenge
for
they
a
faced.
minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
He didn't respond, but Junpei wasn't in the mood for a conversation anyway.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
Alas, gave up and returned to Seven, who was tapping lightly on the wooden door.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
At the same length? Okay. Then just do up here. I'm assuming... Like, I don't want to... What are the odds I just missed it? That would suck. It would absolutely suck if I just missed like an interaction in all these levels. I would hate that. Like, why is this red, white? What's my issue? I don't get it. Like, this up top here? Locked, unlocked? Doesn't tell me anything. I get, like... It's not white, so maybe we got it, but I missed the ones up here. Unlocked? Where can I go back that way? There's something I missed? I don't think so.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Something about it made Junpei
Well,
feel
there's
nervous.
No point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Seven grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. Creak of the hinge sounded like a groan of an old woman.
What's wrong?
Junpei Oga.
No, it's nothing.
Joel snaked his way
Let's
down
just go.
Junpei's spine. Quickly, he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. Seven followed with Clover right behind him.
Huh?
Part of the room just past the door was obscured
hell is this?
by a screen.
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Clover's curiosity got the better of her. She darted past Junpei to peer around the screen. Scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums.
Clover!
Her and Seven ran towards Clover to see
Hey,
what had
what's wrong?
frightened her. Rounded the screen, and the cause of the outburst was immediately clear.
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
Bro. Something that looked kind of like a human lying across some sort of bed. Not a bed, an operating table. The table sat on a rusty steel lift, and a cluster of bright operating lights shone down on
We
it from
should
the ceiling.
probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
Slowly, they approached. As they got closer to the body, it became clear that it wasn't the body at all. Dude, it kind of looks like Junpei.
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll?
Clover did not look terribly comforted. But Lucy approached the operating table and looked as intently as possible, from far as away as possible, at the thing. Junpei could see her relax.
It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
She heaved a great sigh of relief and wiped a few drops of sweat from her forehead. Seven smirked.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off.
Didn't know they were adversaries, but okay.
Jeez.
Humph.
Anyway, looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Alright, jump. I guess in the corner.
Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Set a little higher than normal for a human body, but from the shape of the organ, there could be no doubt that it was a heart.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think
Or
it's a
tongue.
doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Seven's room is more than a little perverted.
Anyway,
Whoever glared at him.
how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Find a way out. Take a way out. Hey, I wonder what this thing is. There's kilograms on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? Huh? Some sort of lid in this thing. Why don't you try opening it? I can't, there's no handle. Can't get under it with my nails either. Dolls are really kind of creepy, you know? Something here. John? Jonathan. You're thinking the doll's name. Maybe. Think it's creepy. Wondering why it's on the bed. John. Operating table? Do you think old operating tables look like this? I have no idea. John. Hello, John. White cloth. He's peeping, man. Medical mannequin with the guts showing. Ew, gross. Hey, Junpei. Slit in this thing's chest. Sure is. Something in there. Maybe we can get it out. Grunt. Darn it. Thinking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force for this one then. Something small that can fit into that little hole. I don't see it opening at all, but okay. You can't just like stick the edge of the blade and then put a little pressure on the side and have it like slowly come out. Nah, so it's too much work for you, Junpei? I guess with the tweezers or the coach or forceps. Fake organ. We took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. It's along than the organ thingy. Huh? This part here in the back is all rubbery. You're right, so it was a fake organ. Of course it would be. Wait, what's Seven grabbing it for? Well, it's something in here. You think we can cut through with a rubber part? Or cutting the organ with a scalpel. Organ key. Key in the organ. Found a key in the internal organ. Oh, that doesn't look too comfortable. Another medical mannequin. From the looks of it, this one's a chick. Name 2, Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy only has a head and a left arm. Maybe we're supposed to gather all of her parts. I'm gonna device attached to the bed. KG in the panel. This is a scale? What's this thing? It's got these short iron legs. Maybe it's a heater? Nothing inside of it. Pipe going inside? Or outside? Maybe you're supposed to heat something like that gaze to kill the bacteria. The boiling thingy over there. The thing on the lid of the drawers. Fake chest. Ooh, that's gross. This is the chest. It's a woman's chest. Heart's gone, but it's pretty hot. Kind of thing turns you on, Seven. You're a real creepo. Drawer is empty. Nothing there. A bunch of bottles on the shelves. They all look like medicine. We got labels, but they're all big medical words that I don't understand. Something on the lower shelf. Thing for boiling tools to sterilize them. Nothing in the drawer. It's locked. Cool, unlocked. Let's not go in there yet. It's unlocked. Let's not go in there yet. Where are you going, Junpei? The door we came through. Only thing out there is a numbered door. Pretty sure I don't need to tell you that the numbered door is a one-way deal, so you're saying there's no point in going back there, huh? And they're nodding awesome. Sorry? I think we're gonna go into one of the rooms. Iron 1, carbon dioxide, question mark. Salt 2, ammonia, question mark. Water 3, ethanol, question mark. What do you think this is in for? Maybe it's got something to do with this box. Blue liquid. Red liquid. Thing won't open. Is it locked? Probably need to put in the passcode. I mean, geez, are even got a keypad on here. How much more obvious can you get? I'll enter your 3 numbers. E is for enter and C is for clear. Once you input the number, press E. If you mess up, press C. No, let's not give it a shot. I don't have a number. Junpei, you think there's any slugs on the ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. What's she pointing at? Label states NaCl. Salt, huh? Do you think 7 will shrivel up if you put it on him? Hey, say something? Sodium and Ci is chloride. Salt is made of 1 sodium atom and 1 chloride atom. Something stinks. Is it coming from this bottle? It says NH3. And of course stinks. It's ammonia. Bottle of iron powder on the shelf. How do you know that's iron? The label says Fe. P stands for iron, right? Hey Junpei. The hydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why didn't you say water? What's this? Like a can with spray nozzle. It says CO2. Can full of carbon dioxide. Good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are we talking about? Talking about that bottle. It says CTHFOH, right? It's ethanol. Ah, that's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. Pretty much what booze is made of. So you're gonna drink it. Nah, well, I'm gonna say that's what's on the label, but there could be anything in there. Well, we don't have a passcode, nothing I can interact with either, so. This is 250 for the passcode. This is hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. I'll try it. Okay. I just don't really get what we're supposed to do. There's only three spots. Maybe it represents a number. I'm gonna go after carbon monoxide. I'm in ammonia and ethanol. Sorry. It's probably much simpler than I'm making it out to be. Things like the hexadecimal, no. I want to go over 100 with those these three here. Come back to there. Get a prep room, please. We have these thinking tubes here as well, which I don't know what to do. One check points them onto a cap. See any reason why not? Maybe I should have done this. Bright red. Think it's blood. The blood's thicker than that. Then what is it? It beats me. Sorry, I meant to interact with it. Something inside the bottle. One check points them onto the cap. Can't see any reason why not. Bright blue. Do you think it's alien blood? Where the heck did that come from? What do you think it is, 7? I don't know, some sort of special bath soap? What a boring guess. Piece of paper. What's this? What kind of medical record? Medical record found in the preparation room. Records for the 2 mannequins. There is a male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. Record shows each mannequin total weight and weight of their individual parts. 51.3 kilograms and 53.2 kilograms. Close the door. Okay, don't close the door. Close it then. Ah. What the heck are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? I'm tired. 4 different lights, each one a different color. White, red, blue, and purple. This thing reacts to something and then the lights light up. Blue light turned on, and I heard a noise. I sounded like something unlocking. Put it back. Might as well use the red one as well, right? Did you hear it just now? Only imagine they stay unlocked. Like, I mean, can we combine the two? That's crazy. You're acting kind of sussy. Left foot of the mannequin. You think I'm better? What? You think that my legs are skinnier? I can combine these two? I get it, you combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make the purple one. Good job, Jumpy. The purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with the purple plate, that's gotta be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happened. Jeez. That's the one I want to interact with. Big stomach. Really big nose. It's no nose. It's a stomach. Okay, we're just missing an arm. Oh, a stomach. A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before the operation. Nothing suspicious here. I only guess the arm is inside that one room that I'm dreading going, or the one place I'm dreading going. What's this? A light switch? This doesn't seem to be working. Nothing unlocked. Won't even budge. Think this is an exit? Let's do what we can. Sorry. Can I do anything here? I don't believe so. Where is Lucy? Right here? Let me gather them all first. Okay. I mean, I still don't really know what you want me to do. I understand now. Okay. I'm sorry? Am I wrong with one? No, I just checked you. Carbon dioxide is 3. Ammonia? It's 4. Then it was ethanol, which is, where's ethanol at again? Oh, my bad, it's 9. I thought it was 6. It was much simpler than I thought it was. Oh my god. I gotta use the restroom, man. I gotta use a stinking restroom. Ain't good for the heart. Probably finish up this puzzle. I'll be back in a minute. We'll do like a little bit more. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any Elden Ring tonight. Well, that's the entire body. You guys are combining them? No?
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Clover nodded and left. Junpei was about to follow her when he realized that Seven wasn't following suit.
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Looked up at Junpei distractedly, then back down to the brown bottle he had cupped in his large hands.
I got curious about it. Here.
Response 7 tossed the bottle gently to Junpei. Caught it and twisted it around to read the label.
Ethylene diamine.
Ethylene diamine tartrate.
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
Junpei looked up
You
from the
remember
bottle.
Something?
Yeah.
7 nodded
Well,
and slowly
I
spoke.
remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago.
Oh my god, it's time to
There
pull
was
out your
this
history
factory
books,
somewhere
kids.
in America making big old EDT crystals.
I want to use the restroom. This dude's over here. Let's talk about this. Talk about the history of the 50s.
Like I told you before.
The mid 50s, because I don't know when it came out. Mid 60s?
A year after the factory started up,
I was the game was like 2008, but I have no idea.
something strange started
Maybe I'm
happening
way
to the
off.
crystals they were building.
You know, it was a 3DS game, right? So it's probably like 2014, 2015. Early, I'm gonna say early
Water molecules
2010s.
started attaching themselves to the EDT
Actually.
crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals. called
I
hydrate.
think the 3DS came out in 2008.
Once the crystals turn into a
I
hydrate,
think.
though, it's useless as a cleaner. Factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in
Because it was before the Wii, which is 2011.
even ones nowhere near
right?
that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate.
I wasn't listening. I was talking about years. Same kind of story with the Ice 96, whatever it was.
After it happened at the first factory, it was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Junpei looked up at Seven and with a half a smirk. Seven stared at them,
that's-
dumbfounded.
That's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What?
Yeah, June told me.
Junpei told Seven the story he'd heard from June in the freezer in the kitchen. How one day glycerin began to crystallize. And the story of ice that wouldn't melt at room temperature. When Junpei was done, Seven looked thoughtful and absent-mindedly rubbed the scar on his
Doesn't
chin.
melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Seven squinted. That's gonna help you. Eyes stared off into space as if he was trying to desperately try to focus on something far away.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice, ice, ice.
Baby. Seven's eyes shot open.
Hey, I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
It became clear to Seven that Junpei had no idea what he was talking about. Ran his hand across his face and took a deep breath. We still have Alice somewhere, or not?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
You know, down to the date?
Yeah, more than
Give you the
1,500
year, but the
people died.
actual date?
Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise line.
Why do you know
just like the
that?
Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident.
I feel like a bunch of like Titanic fanatics got together and just made a video game
Set
together.
up in Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible. But there was one body that didn't thaw. And And that was?
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. And after a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Alright,
Junpei gulped.
tell me. What happened to Alice?
Seven nodded slowly and took on the look of a man recalling something long buried.
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world.
Millionaires.
I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912, and 4 years later in 1916 he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However, well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
what the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Seven threw his
That's
hands
it.
up in defeat.
Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
For Junpei could dispute Seven's rather bizarre claim. Junpei was trying to figure out what on earth he was going to say next. However, a shrill voice pierced the room.
What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
And we don't have the passcode yet for the coffin, so
Yeah, so, anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
the remark he turned and left the room.
Huh.
Junpei was left behind to ponder what he just heard. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
That mummy
wish just to
wasn't
save
just a
this real
normal
quick.
mummy.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I'll be right back.